All right, you made it. You finished all of the training except for this part, and there's a couple of bonus pieces. And if you complete them all, you'll get a certification or a certificate of completion. And the reason why I included that was one, for you to have something for yourself, but also if you have professional development, wellness, well-being stipends that are offered by your business, by your company, and you need that can serve as documentation. As well as if you need anything else, let me know. Send me a message and the customer service email, and let me know, and I'll provide whatever you need to have you be able to use that stipend or that reimbursement for this training. And the reason why I say that, because it has been like this training was initiated and initially for employee resource groups and within the corporate environment, and used as part of like wellness and well-being and diversity and inclusion and belonging. So it is definitely something that should fall under and be able to be used for that reimbursement. So all that being said, that's the kind of logistics of things. I want to say, give yourself some grace, give yourself some love, celebrate making time for yourself during this training, and realize, like, again, this is just the beginning. What this training is a complement to helping you build mental wealth. And there is no quick fix to all of this. It is more of you starting to change and become the person that lives your ideal life. And how cool is that? Because you get to determine that. You get to be intentional about that. And now you have the beginnings of a toolkit that you can go to at any point in time that you need. And whether that's 6 months from now, a year from now, I definitely recommend putting it on your calendar to go through the training again in about 6 months. If you want, I definitely recommend going through it on a deeper level. So not just watching these videos and going through it, but going through each exercise and going deeper with the questions. And using the playbook, which is included in the next section. And it's like 20 or 30 pages, and dives a little deeper and has some things like journal prompts or things that kind of think about to help you process this whole kind of experience in terms of each piece of the framework. And then ultimately, I think in terms of the larger kind of generational scale, is that you've come into this training before you were one person with many experiences that helped shape to who you are. And now moving forward, you have this training to help you be intentional about where you want to go. And the real talk about this is, like, oftentimes we talk about generational trauma. And yes, that's a part of things that seep into our being. But if it has not yet been modeled in your family, you have the chance to start adding generational joy. And generational joy is something that can start with you. And this isn't talking about like toxic positivity and, oh, everything's roses. Like, no, the human experience is messy. It's scary. It's exciting. It's sometimes all of that weaved into one. And we can be intentional about pursuing joy and the things that bring us joy, and what that looks like specifically to us, and then modeling it for our family members to see, and not trying to like push them to be like, you should be this or that. Like, no, model it, because what they see is what they'll be, and what they could be. Some people will get it, some people won't. But you doing this and creating mental wealth, and understanding that there's going to be times when your mental wealth will be depleted a little bit, but continuing forward, right? um, and just really, I hope you take from this training that, yes, the tools, but understanding that there is a way to continue to build through these challenging times that we live in. Even more so now that the world is even more connected, so we see everything that's going. We are aware of everything that's going on, more so than say even 50 years ago, before like the internet was a big thing. There were things happening in the world, but we just weren't privy to them. But now building mental wealth starts with that foundation, and continue to build, continue to practice. And then also share, like, if people like, how did you do that? Well, and you can definitely share the training, yes, but even more so when we teach people, we actually, are learning twice, as the phrase goes. But ultimately, I want to leave you with, continue to make time for yourself, continue to make time for building your mental wealth. Uncertain economic times, uncertain, like, just macro times, macro problem times are part of living, or part of a long-lived life. So don't be surprised when that things happen. Just be prepared. And part of this training is doing this training is being prepared. So thank you so much. And here's to, like, this week and this day and this month, you having many moments of joy, and learnings that help you move even closer to living your ideal life. All right, until the next class, it's been a blast. Don't forget to finish out you have to finish out all the sections to get the certificate, and then definitely download the playbook. All right, take care. Bye-bye.